Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames. In this video, we're gonna talk about Mr. Yeezy, okay? Because there's only one Mr. Yeezy, and that is Ye, formerly known as Kanye West. If there's any other Yeezy, that ain't Yeezy. That gotta be Mr. Cheesy. Let's get into it because Ye is letting us know, honey, he got that old money like a grandma with a peppermint in her bag. Ye is definitely living his best life out there in Saudi Arabia, honey. And when I tell you that, he ain't no regular schmegler. This ain't no average dude. This dude still got money, and if you can't see here, you won't see it anywhere else. Trust and believe. Now, shout out to Kanye's post as well, because Kanye's post, along with a few other fan pages, they have been giving the updates as well. And I have to say, because I wanted to say this yesterday, but for some reason it slipped me, right? What I realize is that when many fan pages and, channel, they fall on hard times, or do you know how things are seasonal? This moment we'll have a lot to talk about and a lot to cover. Sometimes it gets slow. Some people really don't know how to take the slow time to unwind, relax, and rejuvenate. They use the slow time to turn against someone that they initially said that they love and support. But what I can tell you about Kanye's post is that that young lady is always repping. You may not see her talking, but if you keep checking her post on Instagram, you bet your ass she goes above and beyond to give you that update. And I also believe that she has a channel here on YouTube, where she does podcasts. She interviews the Yeezy designers. So you can, check out her channel, subscribe, show her some love, and show her some support so that, we can keep this momentum going, because sometimes I see fan pages that turns against you and I'm like, what were you about in the first place, right? We know that no man is an island and no one deserves to stand alone. And the media outlets, especially as it relates to the Daily Fail, they have committed to this, sadistic ritual, I have to call it. They religiously assassinate his character, lie on him, make people believe a bunch of ish is happening that is not happening. And because they know that, especially with Gen Zs, they look at a glance, the first thing they see, they believe, because that's the group that goes with a lot of the conspiracy theories that aren't even half true. Those are the people who believe that everyone black, rich, and talented is in the Illuminati instead of realizing that it's a form of mental slavery. Many of them don't realize it, while I have to say, in the same stance, there is a balance of the said demography who they're just so intelligent, so smart, they are even wiser than their years. So I have to say, kudos to those who decides to stand apart, stand out, be great, and just keep coming with nothing but cold, hard facts that proves that this man is not a monster as the media and, the Zionism that is going on in the world is, just trying to prove that this man is hateful when he's not. They're trying to prove that he's racist when he's not. So shout out to you, Kanye's posts, for always doing an amazing job, and I have to say, quite impressive. They're also on TikTok as well. Now, guys, let's get into it a little bit more. Ye is still working on his album with Ty Dolla Sign, and we haven't seen Bianca because even in this clip, I did a slowdown to see who were these people. None of them were Bianca. But judging from things that I've been observing, I can tell that Bianca and Ye, they're okay. Ye is still wearing his wedding band. Bianca Sensori is still, Bianca Sensori's sister is repping the brand. And I realized something else about Ye and Bianca's launch, which I'm going to talk about in another video. And also, at this point, I am definitely of the belief that Bianca could possibly be pregnant based on some things that I've been analyzing, but I could be wrong, okay? So I just wanted to make that clear. So Ye is out there in Saudi Arabia. The team is there with him, and it seems as though the album is going to be bigger than initially anticipated because it seems as though for some reason people keep rolling in, and I'm getting the sense that Ye keeps scrapping the album because each time he reaches a level of completion, he sees room and area for opportunity, and he keeps going back to tweak his work. You know how Ye is. Anyone who understands that man knows that this is him. And that is the sense that I'm getting. I'm getting the sense that he sees room for improvement, and he's going to do exactly that. And he's not listening to the voices outside of the bubble that he's in. He's in nature a lot, which is also very much telling of him working on his mental health. And he's very, very serious about his mental health more than ever because he feels attacked about his mental health. And he knows that people are going to wake up to realize that, even though it's already happening on Twitter, I'm not seeing it here on YouTube, but it's heavily happening on Twitter where people have realized that, a lot of what they said that he was being crazy about, he wasn't being crazy about. A lot of what they said that he was lying about, he wasn't lying about. And what they said he was being, um, being hateful about, it wasn't hateful. He was telling the truth. So he's working on himself for himself, and he is determined to stay on his path. And his journey is not for us to understand. It's not for us to understand. He already knows that he's going to be consistently misdiagnosed, heavily criticized, heavily misjudged, and he has grown accustomed to it. He just wants to ensure that at the end of the day, he is happy with his work, and whatever he delivers to his fan base, they're happy and extremely satisfied. That's his focus. And also, he knows that he needs to get back to his kids, but he also knows that he needs to create a legacy for his kids. And it is very important to him to prove to his kids that anything is attainable, and it's very, very of extreme importance for him to build that legacy for his kids, even if it means that he's going to spend the rest of his life building that generational wealth and inheritance. He's going to leave a legacy like none other for his kids because he realizes that America is not for the black man. And he's going to ensure that even after he's gone, his kids have a legacy like none other. And it's not going to be just financial. He's also writing and he's scripting for his kids. A lot of what he's scripting won't be shared public. Some of it will. And that's all I have to say about that. Let me know what are your thoughts. While you're at it, show your girl some love and see you all later. Bye, guys.